everyone. This team and me are going to expose the topic of what's your house like. In this topic, three partners of my team are going to explain the house habitation looks like another or different cultures. Me are going to expose the country of Mexico. Another of my partners are going to explain the country of Brazil, and another is Belgium. That's all.
America. Brazil got its first president in 1889. It was Integradora de Fonseca. Their official language is Portuguese. Their flag consists of a green rectangle. You can see yellow rhombus with a blue circle and with a white band, which contain the food orden y progreso politics. There is formed by the states, the federal district, and the municipalities. The classical division power are executive, legislative, and judicial. Whether it was a wide variety of climate conditions, but most of the country has tropical condition, tropical climate economy. According to the International Monetary Fund and the World Bank, Brazil has the best economy in Latin America and the second from the continent. A lot of houses are made of wood. For example, there are two basic types of homestay. There are collective and alone. That kind of houses only one family. Sports. Football, soccer is the most popular sport in Brazil. They also practice volleyball, football, basketball, and capoeira culture. Most of Brazilians descend from the indigenous peoples, for example, cabaltos, mulattos, and zambos. The traditional dishes are acaraje and moqueca.
Of Belgium. Belgium is a sovereignty country of the European Union located in northwest Europe. It is a multilingual official three language, Dutch, French, and German, and politics and government. Belgium is a federal constitutionality monarchy, but which after World War II evolved from a unity to a federation. Education is estimated that 98% of the adult population is literate. Education is compulsory between 6 and 18, but many Belgians is continue studying their 23 years. Sports. The most sports in Belgium are cycling, tennis, football, and auto racing. Touristy sport. Tomorrowland is an electronic music festival held annually in the running school bone. Estimate that about 100,000 annually and different 75 nationalities. Tomorrowland has become one of the most important music festivals in the world. The scenarios is scoring the electro simulators, Fire Lake. The festival is held after a very generous with electronic music It's as low as complete. You state the festival for the participation. Who we to state a close
To explain what your house like in the country, in the Mexico country. Well, but first I'm going to explain a lot of the Mexico story. Mexico story began of the Hispanic culture, but I won't have to talk only of his culture. I'm going to explain some topics about Mexico country. Well, the first is the culture. Mexico has a great culture, being by the Hispanic culture. Well, first, by the Hispanic culture is the first civilization in America, and Mexico, and we, well, I only don't talk about the Mexico culture. And here's the food. The food, the Mexican food is a very expensive. Its dishes are very loved by another countries. And well, I'm going to explain one of the most loved dishes in the Mexico country. One is the pozole. The pozole is one of the most popular Mexican dish, and it's very important on the Independence Day. Another dish is the chiles rellenos. It's a chili, it's covered by a hot sauce, and its interior is went to a part of cheese. Well, another topic is the history. Mexico is the first country in America to conquer its independence. Its independence was in 1824, free by the Spanish by the Spanish Empire. Sorry, and one of the interesting things about Mexico is it has its first president in the 1824, and its first constitution was the same name, the same year of its president. Well, I'm going to explain the houses. There are a lot of kind of houses here in Mexico. As you can see, the collective house is one of the most peculiar kind of house in Mexico. In this kind of house, you can see 2 or more families living there, sharing rooms, kitchen, the living room, and other things. Here, as you can see, is the construction building, or names also the department. In this case, as you can see a lot of blocks of floors that conform the department. And here is the single house, one of the another singular house in Mexico. You need to have a single house, you need one family, a lot of rooms, a kitchen, a living room, a backyard, a garden, and the bathroom and the rooftop. Well, and that's all for me.